Here's talk some football. What's happened to this Swiss cheese defense of the Steelers?
Plain English, they got old. And there's other thing too, I'm a Lions fan. Remember that.
I know.
They lost for 10, 12, 13 years. They never had a winner. Pittsburgh I was thankful every year this guy got them to the playoffs. I know it's tough to win that game, but like these guys, I would never sign Watt. In fact, right now, if I was GM and Dallas wants to give me a first-round pick, I'd trade Watt.
Yeah, $41 million could be put to better use.
Yeah.
Another problem with them is their schemes. You know, Rob, their schemes. I mean, like they're getting rid of the ball 2.5 seconds. Like Flacco got rid of the ball in 2.5 seconds. There's no chance to sack anybody. Secondary slow. It's a complete mess.
They're talking about picking up this Quentin Williams from the Jets, 28 years old. It's going to cost him a first-round pick. But here's the thing. You got to go to Aaron Rodgers and say, look, if we do this for you to help you on the defensive side of the football, we're going to need you another year because we're not going to be able to get a quarterback. I still think Will Howard deserves a shot. That's me.
He's not that ball player. The only thing is,
You don't like him.
The only thing is, you say about they're gonna have that big thing in Pittsburgh next year. They got to have a number one pick there. When they have that big show in Pittsburgh,
You're
you
right.
just can't give up. No, people in Pittsburgh are going to. That's the biggest night in Pittsburgh history, and they got to have a number one pick. I hope they pick a good one. That's all you're saying.
I come up here driving in the dark, the rain, can't wait to get to Elwood, and I go, I'm going to do this with Nick, do this with Nick. Now you know why he sold me a bunch of cars, because he always sells me a bill of goods. I always end up agreeing with the guy.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to do some picks here? Do me a favor.
I didn't look at him.
Change seats.
All right. Oh God.
All right, here we go. We're going to pick some games this week, and obviously we use BetRivers.net. They need to get some of that Brighton Hot Dog Shop chili down there. All right, here we go. Baltimore and Miami tonight. Miami getting 7.5. We saw a bit of Tua do some decent things last week, and Lamar's back. And Baltimore needs it, obviously, with only 2 wins. What do you like?
I might take Miami plus the points.
How about you, Mayor?
Baltimore, Tua's a turnover machine. Lamar coming back. I think they're going to spank him pretty good, and I think there's going to be some changing in the coaching staff in Miami soon.
All right, Cincinnati getting 2.5 against Chicago. Caleb Williams on the rise. It looks like Flacco may not play because of his shoulder, so Browning's back in. A lot of folks are wondering how Taylor still has his job in Cincinnati. That defense is horrible. Who do you like?
Chicago. They got a good young team. They're playing hard, and they got a good young team. They're a good defensive team.
Mayor?
I agree with Nick. Chicago. The problem with Cincinnati is they put $60 million in the Burrows, and I mean he's worth it. But when you put that much money in one player and he's hurt, that affects their defense, and their defense just can't hold up. So, yeah, Chicago.
Was it as painful for you guys to watch the Bengals and the Packers games against the Steelers? It was like Green Bay was punting to themselves. That tight end, Kraft, was just destroying him. It was, for a team that's always been forged in defense, those 2 games were horrible.
That's the thing with the Steelers. There's no adjustments made. That kid ate him alive. Don't you think after a few
definitely.
passes and the guy completes 20 passes in a row, the quarterback, you're going to make some changes, aren't you? You're going to do something different because what you're doing is not working. No adjustments made, and that's what's wrong with their defense.
All right, so who do you like? Cincinnati getting 2.5 against Chicago.
Chicago.
All right, how about you again?
Bears.
Okay, now we move on to Green Bay, Carolina. Carolina getting 12. A little bit more improved, but Andy Dalton obviously in for Bryce Young because of the high ankle sprain. I don't know if he's going to go this week. Jordan Love is the real deal, and this is the youngest team in the NFL. That's a lot of points. Who do you like?
Green Bay's going to win the game, but they won't cover.
I think Green Bay will cover.
All right,
Go ahead.
Tennessee. Wonder who their next coach will be. Getting 10 against the Chargers. Who do you think?
I'm going to take the Chargers. I think
You like Harbaugh as a coach?
I think he's a good coach. I really do. I think he's stable. His defense, again, hot and cold. That's the problem in the NFL anymore. One week this team play like hot, next week they play bad. Look at Miami last week. Played terrible. All of a sudden, they bust out. They scored 31 last week. They beat.
People keep telling me, I don't want Herbert, I don't want Herbert. Believe me, you give me Justin Herbert,
Justin
I'll
Herbert.
take him any day of the week.
Now there I've given him one pickup for. I'll tell you, the one that screwed up was the kid from the guy that went to the one went from Minnesota.
McCarthy?
No, the quarterback.
Oh, it was Sam Darnold.
Yeah, that guy.
They should have never got rid of him.
Oh yeah, Sam.
All right, so who do you like in that game?
I like the points because 10 points in the NFL is a lot, although I do think that San Diego will win the game. Harbaugh's a great coach. LA will win the game. Harbaugh's a great coach. He gets the most out of his players.
He was great when he was with the Niners, and he won a national championship with Michigan. Giants getting 2.5. Scatterboo goes out with an ankle dislocation. Heartbreaking as they take on San Francisco. I got to go with Frisco, but I'm going to make all my stuff official this Sunday. But for right now, I'm leaning towards Frisco. Who do you like?
I'm going to pass on that game. It's a tough game to figure. I can't figure it out. I'm
What,
just
do you got
saying.
money on it or something?
I do have money on games, but that's what I ain't got my gold sheet with me. So okay.
Who do you like, Mayor?
49ers win. That's a big loss for the Giants. That kid played hard, that Scatterbro, third-round pick. I was hoping the Steelers get him in the second round, but boy, what a player, huh?
Yeah, he's tough. College, he was tremendous.
By the way, he goes to Rivers Casino like so many people do. All right, Denver getting one against Houston. Man, this Bo Nix is starting to make me believe. You first.
Terrific pick, terrific quarterback. I like Denver. He's really turned that franchise around, and Sean Payton's a good coach. Gets the most out of his players.
Seems like a bad line. They should be getting more points. I'll take Denver, but Houston's 1-point favorite. I can't figure that out.
Denver's for real.
Denver's real. So Houston got a good team, but Denver got a better team.
Yeah.
You got to follow.
Got a great coach too.
You got to follow BetRivers.net. That line is subject to change. Yeah, I would definitely think that they may even be the favorite. All right, let's go. Atlanta getting 5.5 against New England. Is Drake May for real?
Drake May is for real, but Atlanta can give him a good game. I think at home they'll give him a good game. I think they're playing at where they playing at. No, they're playing at New England. Sorry,
That's okay.
I still take Atlanta.
How about you?
Well, they're doing a good job in New England. They really turned the season around. Vrabel's a terrific coach, and I'm going to take the 5.5. New England.
Yeah,
Reason Houston is not lighting it up. They should have never got rid of Stephon Diggs, and that's the reason why Drake.
he don't want
May
to play there
successful.
anymore. He doesn't want to play there anymore.
I know.
In trouble everywhere he goes.
You know
Yeah.
the guy I'd go after if I was the Steelers because he's disgruntled right now, and I know people say if they're disgruntled there, they're going to be disgruntled here. I'd like to get A.J. Brown from Philadelphia to pair up with DK Metcalf. All right, up next we've got Minnesota getting 9 against Detroit. Your Lions.
I got to go with my Lions. They got talent galore. They're loaded. They're loaded. They're loaded. I think they will. I think the Lions will cover the 10.
They just gave your Hutchinson that stud a big move, $150 million or whatever.
He took a lot.
guaranteed.
He took $40 million a year. He didn't have to. They said he should have got to 47 or 48. He took the 40. Good guy. Michigan kid.
Coming off that injury too. All right, who do you like in that game?
Lions, tremendous coach, tremendous way they play, so much talent. You know, I'm going to change it. The Lions will win the game, but they won't cover the spread.
See, this is why I think a motivational coach is as important in any sport as opposed to analytics. What do you
Right,
think?
exactly. He's a great. That guy, crazy coach, goes on fourth down. Break your kneecaps. The guy
Ridiculous.
said-
The players play hard for him. You know,
Oh, they
they
do,
like
yeah.
him. They relate to him.
Yeah.
You know,
All right, Vegas getting 3 against Jacksonville. I'm not so sure about the future of Trevor Lawrence being a franchise quarterback. Vegas is a mess right now. Who do you
I'll
like?
take Jacksonville.
neither teams, you know, both underachievers. It's going to be a toss-up.
All right, so Rattler no longer the starting quarterback in New Orleans. They're getting 13.5 against the Rams. Matthew Stafford still playing like a rookie. Who do you like?
Matt Stafford can score. Yeah. I think they're going to cover it too. New Orleans is a mess, but I think Stafford's just tremendous. He's done 17 touchdowns this year already. The guys.
Great quarterback, Stafford. Yes.
All right, we got Buffalo. I got to believe this is a must-win for them just to prove that they're not as mediocre as many people think and that window is closing. They're getting $1.50 against Kansas City. Kansas City's getting everyone back. They're getting healthy. And, of course, you got Travis Kelce playing some really good football. And Patrick Mahomes is what he is, and you got Andy Reid. Kansas City looks to be on the rise right now.
I'll take Buffalo. Hello, how you? Nice to see you.
Everybody knows everybody in Elwood City.
Buffalo at home. I can't go against Josh Allen at home. I know
same way.
Kansas City's playing well and things like that, but I think Buffalo's going to get them.
Washington getting 3.5 against Seattle. First off, what happened to Washington this year?
Quarterback got hurt. And they got the ends got hurt, and that really hurt them. Now, I don't know. The ends might be back. But I don't think the quarterback's back this week either.
See, I think Daniel's the third best quarterback in the NFL. I really do.
Yeah,
When
he's hurt,
That's the most important position. And that's why they're playing down now.
Who do you want?
I'm going to take Washington at home.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Sam Darnold, man, playing like everybody expected when he came out of college. It was nice to see that. All right, that's the Sunday nighter. Let's take a look at the Monday nighter. Arizona getting 3 against Dallas. Nobody's talking about Dallas and, quarterback playing like an MVP, Dak. They only have 3 wins this year.
I know. But Arizona, they're having a tough time, too. Their defense is not bad. I might go with Arizona this week.
Dallas got a tremendous offense, Rob. Like you said, again, Prescott's making all this money. They don't have the money for the defensive side of the ball.
Defense like
That's
Swiss
the
cheese
problem.
last week.
They'll score 30, but they'll lose 35, 32.
Yeah.
They can't stop anybody.
Would you like to still have Pickens in a Steelers uniform?
No, I think he's a troublemaker. I just think he's a ruination of a team. I coached. He knows I coach. We had one kid in town. Nobody wanted him. He was the biggest pain in the world, and he reminds me of that guy. He's a team ruiner. If things ain't going his way, down goes the team, and that's the way he plays.
He wouldn't be doing these things in Pittsburgh, Rob.
No.
I mean, they're getting the ball. He's getting 9, 10 catches. He'd be trouble in Pittsburgh because he's only going to get 2 or 3 targets, and he'll be pouting. So no, he wouldn't be good in Pittsburgh. He's found a home in Dallas, but we'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah, he'll get mad.
So you want to repeat again what you said earlier? Because listen, I love him, but who knows if the season and the bottom falls out? T.J. Watt to Dallas for a first-round pick.
Yeah, I would take that pick.
Whoa.
Hey,
I would do that too.
up
Plus
to
to save $41 million.
yeah, 40. He's
Put it elsewhere.
If I'd give Hutchinson 40. He's young. This guy's old. It's like Parsons. If I was Steelers, I'd have went after Parsons and then unloaded Watt to Dallas. Watt's old. He doesn't. I know they put 2 guys on him, whatever, but doesn't get to the quarterback very often anymore.
No, they scheme against him.
Well, I know, but
They
the other
scheme
guys don't
against
get him either.
Yeah,
So.
it's-
All right, the Irsay daughters carrying on in their father's name, doing a great job. Daniel Jones has been reborn. Jonathan Taylor is the best running back right now in the National Football League. And a funny thing happened onto this way to this 7-1 season. They've got one of the best defenses too in the league. Steelers uphill battle, even though it's a home game. Going to be really hard to pick them this week. They're getting 3 against the high-flying Indianapolis Colts.
I'll take the Colts because I love their offensive line. It might be the best in football next to Detroit.
Really?
Their offensive line is one of the best in football.
Wow.
I'm going to take the Steelers. Sounds crazy, but they're home, and I think the heat's on them. I think they're going to play a good game for a change, and I think they're going to get the Colts.
Remember Casey Hampton, big
Yes,
snack?
yeah.
How many Brighton hot dogs do you think he could eat in one sitting? At least a dozen.
50 easily.
At least 25. Yeah, but there's that one stuff.
Big snack.
Yeah, big snack.
But of all the things
Miss him. They miss him.
Oh.
Everybody pushed him around. He put a refrigerator right in the middle there. He was the Pittsburgh for a refrigerator.
And I love the Steelers, and I love the Rooney family and the organization. Dan was such a dear soul to me. Doesn't it just rip your heart out to see them not be able to stop the run?
That's not Pittsburgh football.
Exactly.
Usually when you played Pittsburgh, you couldn't run the ball and you're going to get physically beat up a little bit. I mean, they didn't win every game, but they're getting pushed around. The defense isn't physical. Yeah, it's not Steeler football. It's not the same. They're tough to watch.
All right, listen, going to get one of the best cup of coffee anywhere at Brighton Hot Dog Shop, and I make my way back to the estate in Monaca, Pennsylvania, along the beautiful Ohio River. Nick Mancini, the mayor, Mayor Court, Tony, absolutely love this community. If you're just watching this and you're wondering, hey, we're headed that way, we need a place to live and to raise our children, look no further than Elwood City, because it is the real deal. Good night, everybody.
Hey,